what I have is I have a set of 15-pound dumbbells or cast iron. I'm going to be lifting them for a while. I'm just kind of bored today. I'm just sitting around. It's raining out. And I was going to take my blood pressure after I do that with this. So I work out because lately I have my vitamin water. I just put a couple vitamin C tablets in this and potassium. Let it sit. And I drink it. Keep my electrolytes up. So you're going to see me lift weights for the next 10 minutes or 15. I'll try to go 15 minutes. Let's see, I might turn my clock around here. Yeah, I'm balding. You know, I got these different kinds of brushes, and I've been using different kinds of soaps on my skin and scrubbing my skin really good when I bathe. It seems to be helping my skin because I'm getting like splotches like old people get. I got one up here. It's good. This is going away actually, but I have freckles too, and then I got punched in the face here, or I got somebody threw a rock at me and hit me here when I was a kid, or I fell down on the side of a swimming pool here, so I have scars on my face. I have acne scars too that I got when I was younger on my face too, and I'm not shaving right now, so you might see more detail than I would normally show on this channel, but I'll lift these weights, lift them to where I work out. Well, so sometimes I'll just pick them up and hold them, like just pick them up and hold them for a while. Or just hold them out too. I do that. I'll hold them out, bring them in, and then like gradually lower them and pick them up. I'll even like take these and I'll carry them around with me in my backyard. I'll walk around the house and I'll carry these around with me. It'll help me when I have to move. When I have to pack up and move everything. Pack up and move all my stuff in a moving van. It's pretty nice. I have vaulted ceilings in this house. I can have my elliptical indoors without hitting my head on the ceiling, as if this house has a vaulted ceiling in this room here. It's the only room in the house that has a vaulted ceiling. This room, I live out of this room. I have my bed in this room. I have a kitchen here. Watch TV here. Get a side view there. You don't want to see that. I want to see my messy kitchen. These are 15 pounds each. I do stretch before I start lifting weights. I'll stretch. Today I was dancing. Today I was dancing, and then I got my trampoline out, and I was jumping up and down on my trampoline. I went and picked these up. I thought, why don't I record myself lifting weights? When I'm older, I can remember. Hey, I remember when I was younger, I used to do that a lot. Lift weights all the time. The old 80, not 80-year-old man. Oh. As far as I know, I've only been here this one life, and this is the only life I'll ever live. And when I die, other people will be born, new people will be born, but those people, I won't be one of those people. So is that logical, or is it logical to say you can't experience non-existence? Or is it logical to say that let's just say the universe is infinite, but the universe goes on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, and there's never any end to it. Then you're bound statistically, you're bound by the laws of nature to repeat the organism that you are exactly as it is physically. So your exact copy of an exact perfect duplicate of the physical organism that you are, down to every molecule in the DNA molecule, is exactly in the same order, in the same arrangement. Then that necessitates that you will come about again. I mean, eventually, but you won't experience the time in between. Like if you were a video game character, and somebody started a video game and they created you as a video game character, and then the game ended and you died, and then they shut the game off, and then so many days later they turn the computer back on again and they restart the game. And they remake your character there in the video game. You don't have any remembrance of being alive in the past. You're brand new. So, but I've experienced that myself, and then that'll be evident. So I have to cross that bridge on my own. To go through that tribulation, that trial period. What's next? I wake up in the dead of night and I'm choking on my saliva. Maybe 10 minutes. Take a water break here. Let me get my copper bars. I'm going to lift my copper bars. These are 3/9 copper. They're pretty good for lifting. You know, they're 10 pounds each. So, I mean, if you're gonna invest in metal, that you can use. Why not use them as weights? You know, because you can melt all your pennies down too. You can put a sack of pennies. You can lift a sack of pennies. I have to move back. You can see me in my underwear. I don't know if I can do very many of those. I did like 3 days ago. I did this like for about 2 hours. I was like tired and sore for like 2 days. I was just sitting watching TV for 2 days because I was sore. Oh, that's what I like. I like it when I get sore. I'm sore the next day because it means I'm building my muscles up. I was doing this really hard once. I was slamming these things together. And then I thought, what if they chip? What if it chips and it flies off in my face if I smack them together real hard, it chips off and it hits me, you know? So no, I don't smack them together really hard like I was doing when I first got them. Oh, they may not be that malleable. They may have some tensile strength enough. If I smack them together hard enough, there's enough that I break the tensile bond and it cracks one of these cracks in half. Oh, so I got to be not doing that really hard like that. Wham! Might have a piece of copper fly up in my face. There was there's a vlogger I listen to. He does plant-based stocks. So he keeps track of him and his friend. They have a YouTube channel together. They keep track of plant-based stocks. So they have they have a website where they chat about their stocks that they own that are like Beyond Meat and Very Good Foods and SunOpta and Tattooed Chef and Oatly. And I have to say that probably between 10, maybe 50, I have to look at it, but I think I have like 15% of my portfolio is in those companies. I got like 170 shares of Beyond Meat. My dollar cost averaged in over $50 on Beyond Meat. So I'm like $4,000 in the red in that one stock. And very good food companies. I bought it in at like averaging at like $1.25, or no, $1.65, and it's at like, it's gotten as low as like 9 cents, I think, a share, but it's been around 11 for a long time, 10, 11 cents a share. And I have 3,000 shares of Beyond Meat, so, or no, very good food company. So very good food company. And then I have Oatly. I have like 700 shares of Oatly. No, I don't have it. I have like 350 shares of Oatly. I have 100 shares of Dannon, which I know that's not vegan because they have cows. So, but I like the silk products, and I like So Delicious, so I own Dannon. Dannon stuff, not much. Just, and I have Seneca Foods. I have Calvo Growers. I have Mission Produce. I have Fresh Del Monte. I have a few shares of Campbell Soup. Campbell Soup bought Pacific Foods, and they make the grain milks. Pacific Foods does. So I said, well, I got to have that. I got to own a company that has the grain milks. I believe that grain milks are way better milk for you than cow's milk. You do just on your own. Just do your own due diligence. Research it. Don't listen to some guy on the YouTube that just says this is the healthiest. This is way healthier for you than cow's milk. Well, don't take my word for it. Research it yourself. Look up nut milk and grain milk and see the vitamin profile and the nutrient profile versus cow milk. All you gotta get is one of those pull-up bars. You can do different pull-ups on. So you're using the weight of your body, and because this is just one form of resistance training that I'm doing. It's not full body where you're actually pulling up and doing pull-ups on a bar. That's what I have. That and the elliptical, I have that. So, let me see my kitchen. I should probably get a green screen. Yeah, I'm investing in my athletic equipment. It's my investment. At least, if you buy these, it might take you a long time to be able to sell it for more than what you bought it for. If you bought these, let's say you buy them at Jam Volume, you pay $175 a piece. So you're $350 for a set of these. It might take 5 years before it's $400. You can sell it and get your money back on the copper material. I used to take these to work with me. Use them put them on my desk. People would come into my office and they pick them up. I got worried about people stealing things from my desk at work, though, because I've had a lot of jobs where people stolen things from me on the job. If I didn't lock it up at the end of the day and I just left something sitting on my desk at work, it would get stolen if it was valuable. Or they borrow it from me and never return it to. They quit. Yeah, let me borrow that from me. I'll give it back to you. And then they quit. The next week they quit. You never hear from them again. So you don't know software that you loan them or whatever. Yeah, I just carry these around all day with me. Yeah, so figure you're gonna pay $350 for these, and then it's gonna take you 5 years to get $400 for them if you're on resale. Maybe even less, maybe sooner. I don't know. I don't speculate with them. I just bought them because they were like copper, right? It's valuable material. And I thought, well, why don't I just start lifting them? Picking them up. I can make that my job. So I wake up at whatever time I want to wake up at, and I just gym. I go to the gym all day for my retirement. That's what I do. I'm just in the gym every day at my house, working out. Or I get my marachis and my bongos, or play on my synthesizer. What I need is a drum machine. One of the people that subscribed to me, Universe Sarah, it's either an Albatron push or it's a Native Instruments. It's a sound on sound repeatable, like it does like a repeatable pattern of different sounds. You can program the buttons to do a sample of a sound, or you can resample the sound and do a range on that scale of that sound, recording it and then playing it back. You can distort it. You can cut and paste, copy paste pieces of music from different artists and make your own unique composition. I think that either the Albatron push or the Native Instruments. And I look at that and I see people using that, and oh my God, I'd love to have one of those. I guess spend the money on that just for shits and giggles, just to make different kinds of sounds. And I think, God, I've spent so much money in my life on electronic equipment and gizmos. I'm like, your material things can own you. You have stuff, and the stuff can be a burden for you, because now you have all this stuff, right? You got to manage all these things. You own electronic equipment. When you get that, then you got to get that, and then you got to get that. It becomes an addiction. Got to do different kinds of musical instruments and different kinds of amplifiers, and you get different software to expand the capability of the machine. You got to buy all the expansion modules and different software apps, and of course, then you got to have a really good laptop computer with good memory that's fast, a good sound card that can do recording of that, and then you can do your sound editing and that. So be a professional musician. It's good though to have other people around that are musicians too. It's more, and then they'll inspire you. Inspire you to make music yourself, or you can play along with them and participate in a musical way with someone else, and just not be all by yourself, a loner. I think what I need is a medical chart, like they have in the doctor's offices. I need a medical chart of the human musculature, of the human anatomy. I need an anatomical chart of the human body, only just showing the muscles. A chart, I can look at it and go, oh, I need to work that muscle out. I need a muscle. Oh, that muscle, yeah. I'm getting lopsided. I look like this. I'm really strong in one part of my body, but I'm really weak in another part of my body. Because I'm repeating the same exercises, and I'm not challenging my muscles that are other muscles in my body, and they're becoming more like atrophied. Only the muscles that I'm using are the ones that are getting stronger. So I'm lopsided. I don't know what they call that in the physical fitness world. Your body, when someone works out all the time and they have just one part of their body is really strong. I know I'm going to get sore. I'm feeling my shoulders getting sore. Yeah, I'm sure my shoulders really feel it. I need a chin-up bar. I need a pull-up bar. You know what else? I need a punching bag. I need a punching bag of a torso. You know, a head and a torso of a guy. Just punch it like a rubber torso and just punch it. Practice punching it, doing that. Do like practice kickboxing on it. Probably get one of those as my next. If I see one for sale, if I see one I can get used, I'll buy it used. Here's a story. It's funny. I'm not going to say this. It's not really funny. I guess in a short Schadenfreude way, it is funny. But I'll drive around. I have in the past driven around in spring and summertime. People have yard sales. And they'll just take all their stuff, get a roll of masking tape and take all the stuff, the junk they have, and they put prices on it, and they put it out on their front lawn and their driveway and sell it. One time I was driving around, there's different people that do this regularly too, and there's some people who just do it once in a while. They're moving. They got a lot of stuff, and they're just trying to get rid of it. That's when you find stuff like gym equipment, right? Or tools or fishing gear. What I noticed is one time, I used to do that with a friend. He'd come visit me, and we'd go garage sailing. We'd go yard sailing together. And they put a sign out, yard sale, fall such and such a street at such and such an address. And then you drive all the way there, and they put everything away, and they haven't taken the sign down. So my friend would get mad, and we'd stop where the sign was, and we'd pull the sign up and he put it in his car. And he was like, I didn't like that he did that, but he was mad because he went to the trouble of going all the way there, and there was no yard sale there. So he felt like, hey, I'll just steal their sign from them. But usually it's like a cardboard box or something like that. It's laying around. They put I got some nice throw rugs, actually. I went to a garage sale, and somebody had a whole bunch of like Persian throw rugs. They're really nice. I bought one. It's still hanging up in one of the rooms in my house. I'm getting tired. Are those right side up? Yeah, those right side up. So I get to see what they are. There's these copper bars. Come on. It's really hard to see because it's pointing down. There it is. End stream. They make it hard for you to end it.